Why do I let this happen to me? I kinda wanna die every time we do one of these. Yeah, oh, yeah.
I was hoping for something more upbeat for this segment. You know, more upbeat. More positive. Think positive thoughts. You know, and then the song will come natural. Hi everyone. This is Anthony Fantano, the internet busiest nerd's least favorite segment on his YouTube channel. Why You Know Review. And this is also my time, Cal Truchesta, to shine. My time to shine, Cal Truchesta. You can find other albums he is refusing to review down below in the description box of this video. He wrote about them, type. Too busy to tack. Always tacking, but yet cannot tack. Loser. Alright, he has told me 5 albums. Alright, the first album, Why You Know Review, the new Florence and the Machine album. You know, he and this machine, I'm sure they worked hard on it.
Florence and the Machine. Ceremonials. He's not going to pronounce anything right this whole time. Yeah, Florence and the Machine. You know, I kind of let this new LP gloss by me because I was not a fan of this band's first album at all. You know, these guys, if you haven't heard of them, they're an art pop, a chamber pop outfit. And their take on that style, to me, is just really sugary, simplified, watered down, like commercialized, like written almost as if it were meant to sell cars or something. That's the vibe I got from their first album. But now that I've kind of actually given in and listened to this a little bit, this album I'm finding to be a lot more artful and detailed, so I'm really happy about that. The production sound has changed. I am definitely more pleased with what I'm hearing on this album, but still, am I totally in love with it? Am I blown away with it? No, not really, but definitely a step in a nicer direction for this group, I thought.
You know, just no real appreciation for the artist's voice with this guy. Alright, Why You Know Review, the new Noel Gallagher album, Hi Birds. Noel Gallagher is a member of the band Oasis, and they're the greatest rock group to come from English. Better than the Beats, better than the Rolling Stones. Why not the new Gallagher?
I'm going to pretend you didn't say any of that, and just respond by saying, you know, I really kind of shot myself in the foot earlier this year by reviewing that new Beady Eye album, you know, of course, which is fronted by Noel's brother, Liam, and I should have realized, like, of course, if Liam puts out an album, Noel is going to want to put out an album. And of course, because I reviewed Liam's album, people are going to want me to review Noel's album. I really shot myself in the foot. You know, what really bugged me about the Beady Eye album is that it just felt safe. Really underwhelming, really a little bland, and something that I don't think would really please anybody who wasn't already an Oasis fan. And to an extent, I feel the same way about this album. Is the songwriting better? Yeah. Is it catchier? Yeah. Is it just more pleasant to listen to overall? Yeah. I'm definitely liking it more than the Beady Eye album, for sure. But do I think this album is so fantastic that it would impress and amaze outside of the Oasis fan circle? I'm not feeling that way. You know, not that I'm telling you how to feel or what you should think, but, you know, it didn't really strike me as anything outside of the possibilities of an Oasis side project. So, you know, if you're an Oasis fan, dig it.
Well, apparently Anthony just does not want to review artists from other countries. Probably why he is not reviewing this next band as well. Russian Circled Empros album. I know you're not a fan of foreign bands, but why? Why not this group? Why you no review the Russian Circles?
No, these guys are not from there. They are from North America. Yeah, new Russian Circles album. To be honest, I've never been a big fan of this band, and it's mostly because they just write songs that, to me, I just feel like I see everything that they're doing for a mile. They just kind of transmit every move that they're gonna make, and I just don't dig that. You know, it's like the music never really grooves, and when it builds up, I never really get excited. It's just, really underwhelming for me. That's how Russian Circles have always been, and this album is just not really changing that for me, unfortunately.
All right, not very good answer there from you on that one. I was expecting more, but all right. Why you no review the new Coldplay album? The title here, it's in like Japanese, it's in French. Is this like Korean? Is this German? What is this?
Yeah, the new Coldplay. I was getting a lot of requests for this. I was actually getting a lot of requests telling me not to review it. I let it whiz by me, but not really for any other reason that I just had other things I guess I'd rather be listening to. I don't know why so many people hate Coldplay. I think they're a pretty solid band, and I really like the album X and Y, and Viva La Vida has some great tracks on it too. Hate me if you want, that's how I feel. There were some tunes on here that had some surprise synthesizers popping up that really kind of smothered the greatness of the song for me. Plus, I was really not into the Rihanna collaboration on this LP too. It just kind of felt like a Coldplay album with just a lot of potholes for me, and that's pretty much how I sum it up.
All right, well, it's your funeral there, buddy, on that one. All right, and finally, why you no review the new the Beach Boys? Smiles. The Beach Boys, they're a pretty popular group, and wouldn't it be nice if you reviewed the Beach Boys?
Yeah, Smile Sessions. A lot of people want me to talk about this, and this is kind of the 30-second review. This album, finally released, everybody's freaking out. First time we're hearing a lot of this stuff, and you know what? It's like it just feels like a compilation to me. Yeah, there are some great tracks on here and some really interesting moments too. And I am a Beach Boys fan, but maybe not so hardcore that I want to listen to a bunch of tiny 30-second to a minute long snippets of random ideas that could have made it onto tracks. Saying anything negative about this album in a review would be kind of unfair, since it is kind of an unfinished product. Plus, people who are head over heels for this thing will just go, wow!
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Fantano coming out, refusing to review these releases for the dodgy, pointless, just really heartless reasons that he has given in this program, show, internet, video. Thank you for watching. This is Cal Truchesta here, and why you know review. Forever.